Hey, this is Pierre Viraco talking. This use case that came to me, how can we automate the meetings recording to move from a Teams channel to a central repository? So when you do a Teams meeting in a channel, it goes into a specific folder in the channel. So if you go to files, you will see there's a folder, recordings folder, and that's where the meeting recording are going. So how can I automate that to go in a central place? So I have a central place, which is a SharePoint site, and I'll show you my SharePoint site. Oops, I want to go to my SharePoint site. Home. With a web part, it's a stream web part where you can point the stream web part to a specific folder. I think it's a new web part. That's pretty useful. You can change the layout if you want. Let me show you that. So you can say it's a grid or a theater view. You can select how many video you want to show, how many rows, etc. So I want to have that in this uh, whenever a new recording is coming to a Teams meeting in my channel, I want it to be posted here. How can I do that? So obviously you need Power Automate. So I'm going to go to Power Automate and I'm going to look for if there's a template. So in the template section on the left side here, template, I'm going to see if there's a move file SharePoint template, move file from OneDrive. No, oh, move files from one SharePoint folder to another is exactly what I want. So let's connect to that and let's see what it offers. So apparently it's not doing what I want. When a file is created, okay, I want to create a file. No, I want to move a file. So I'm not sure why it is like that, but I'm going to change this. So first, let's start with when a file is created in my folder. So I'm going to go into the team, sorry. So in the recording, so let's open this in SharePoint. Where is my SharePoint? Open in SharePoint. I'm going to grab the URL. Let's see if it works. Might be too long. So I'm gonna try to paste this URL here. Okay, it resolved the, oops, what did I do? Okay, it's my site, library name, it's not that, so library name is documents and the folder, so it's in share documents, then I see all my channels, so I should look for general channel because it was a general channel, and then I should look for recordings, so then I select recordings. So that's good. That's not good. I want to create, I want to move. So let's add an action. Let's search connector, SharePoint connector. Let's see if there's a move file. That's exactly what I want. Okay, so I'm gonna move from the current folder. So I guess I can copy paste the same URL. Okay, move file, move file to move. So here I'm gonna put the identifier, which comes from this. And so I should have an identifier somewhere here. There's so many things in my demo environment. Identifier, where is that? Because it's not sorted by name. Identifier. So it should be okay. Then the destination site. So destination site is actually this. I think it's in the same document library, but I cheated. I created a folder for that. Teams recording. There's already a few recording here, so I'm gonna grab this URL. Let's see if it works like that. So probably it's not. It's gonna resolve. I guess it's the same. Oops. Why is there one here? Okay, it's the same site, but obviously you can move it to whatever site, SharePoint site you want. Here, for I don't want to create a dedicated site for that. Then the folder, the destination folder, I shall do the same thing. I'm gonna go into shared documents because that's where I put my folder. I called it Teams recording. And if another file exists with the same name, what should I do? I should, well, let's say replace or move it with another name. So create file, I don't need that anymore. I don't know why they had that. And delete file, yes, I want to delete the file because it's hopefully, oh, I don't know if I need to delete the file. So let's delete that because move file should delete it from the source. So let's delete that too. So move files from okay. So I could say move Teams recording. I'm going to save this. I'm going to go back. I think I saved it. Okay. So now I can move out. It's weird. Okay. So let's start the test. So I'm going to launch a meeting here. So I could plan it or just launch the meeting. I'm going to join and start the meeting and record. So let's record this. Let's record it. So now there's not yet a file in the recording folder in the Teams channel because I need to wait. So I'm going to talk a little bit and just a few seconds and let's try it and say, this is working. This is working. Let's hope. So let's stop the recording and leave. So now I have this. You can see the details. The recording is not there yet. There's a little time to process, but it should come in the files recording, and then the trigger should come. The trigger to move it, so we might not see it quick for a long time. So let's open it in SharePoint to see if it's yeah. So now it's here, and it should disappear from here. I don't know if it's I need to refresh the page. Let's see if I refresh the page. No, the flow has not started apparently. No flow started here. Let's see. So I don't know how long it takes the flow to realize that there's a file there. Let's wait a little bit. Let's refresh. No. Flow. Let's refresh this to see if the flow, maybe the flow has failed. Maybe I did something wrong. No, it didn't run. Run history, nothing. So I guess I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Guess with Power Automate, you need to be patient. Something seems to go in the background, so I'm not sure. So what's supposed to, is that the recording? Oh, oh, so it has gone. So I should see something here. Yeah, and it succeeded. So the file was removed from here. So let's now see if it was moved to Teams, the Teams recording folder. And sure, this is the one. So if I go to the home page where all my videos are centralized in a web part, we'll see if we can see me. Yeah, if I play the video, let's hope. So that worked. That worked. So that's a way you can, automate when people are, in a channel, make meetings and record those meetings. If you want to transfer all those meetings in a centralized place, just use Power Automate, and then you can add. Maybe you want to send a notification that this meeting has been removed or moved somewhere else, and share the link to this central place. Here I use the same SharePoint because I didn't want to create another SharePoint site. But you can do wherever you want to move the file, you can do it. And then you have this new web part that is pretty cool, a streamware part that can connect to a specific folder where you have all your recordings, and it shows, for example, on the home page somewhere. Hope this was insightful.